Give me your money, punk. Hey guys, welcome to Halloween Week episode 5, and it is the last one of this series. So, what better way to end up a series about a bunch of horror movies? Well, how about with a movie that incorporates almost all of the famous horror icons? Yep, I'm talking about Van Helsing. Van Helsing was directed by Stephen Sommers and stars Hugh Jackman as Van Helsing. So, why would this movie be a perfect one to end up? Well, this movie has Dracula, Frankenstein's monster, Dr. Frankenstein, and the Wolfman, and Van Helsing. What better way to end off? So, again, it's another one of those collab movies, sort of. And basically, it stars Hugh Jackman as Van Helsing, who works for this cult of priests who goes around the world hunting and killing monsters. And Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde actually make a brief appearance in this movie towards the beginning. It's brief, but it's just cool seeing them there. So, what I like about this movie? Well, for starters, I love that it incorporates all the monsters. This movie is just a perfect Halloween movie to watch with a bunch of friends who are really into monsters because it has them all, it looks great, and it's just a really fun movie. So, I'm not going to spoil too much of the plot, but basically, Van Helsing goes looking for Dracula, and Dracula is looking for Frankenstein's monster. I'm not going to tell you why, but I'm just going to tell you right now, it's pretty cool. So, back to the movie. This movie actually wasn't received too well. I'm not quite sure why, but I personally really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun, and I don't know if it's super scary in some parts, but it looks amazing. The best part about this movie is the visual and art design. Dracula's castle looks amazing. Van Helsing looks cool. The Frankenstein monster looks different from like almost any interpretation I've ever seen. It looks very cool. The Wolfman looks awesome. The castles, the interior design, it all looks great. And this movie is a lot of fun to watch because it's kind of like a horror action movie, sort of, because Van Helsing just goes around kicking ass. And what more can you ask from Wolverine? Am I right? Anyway, sorry about that. I did that all in one breath. I'm surprised. Anyway, I definitely recommend this movie for a bunch of friends. You know, if you and a bunch of friends are into monsters and you can't decide on which one to watch, just watch this movie because it has it all. And it actually has a lot of good reference to the old monster movies, obviously. Basically, the movie even starts out in black and white. The opening sequence with Frankenstein is in black and white in a castle, and there's even a flaming windmill. How much more reference can you get than that? And obviously the myths are still all here. Dracula getting killed by holy water and sunlight and stuff, the Wolfman getting killed by a silver bullet. It's all here, and it's also makes its own few twists on the mythos too to incorporate kind of the action, and the plot itself is actually pretty nicely strung together, and it's very well done. What I don't get about this movie is why didn't they continue it? Sommers, if you're listening to me, make Van Helsing 2. I really would love to see that. Get Hugh Jackman back, please, because I knew you wanted to make one, and I know it wasn't received very well, but honestly, I still say you should make one, because I know this new Van Helsing has kind of come out, but I don't think it's going to be anything like this, which is a shame. Maybe it'll be good. I'm going to go into it with an open mind. Maybe I'll do a review of it when it comes out, and maybe I'll do a little comparison. But like I said, it's just a good movie for fans of the old style, because it's a big callback to all the classic Universal monster movies. It's a good way of taking them and kind of putting them in a new spotlight. And the twists that it makes, some people may not like, but I personally think it worked well. So go into it with that mindset, and I think you'll have a good time. If you don't like it, what you gonna do? But like I said, still a good movie, not super gory, not super scary, but it's mostly the visual and the action that really makes this movie good, and I highly recommend it. I'd give Van Helsing a 4. I'm going to be generous and say 4 out of 5 because it's just so much fun. And it has a lot of good callbacks to the classic monsters, and I definitely would give it a 4 out of 5. So, that concludes Halloween week, and let's put my chair up here. I hope you guys have really been enjoying the series. It's been a lot of fun for me to do this. In case you're wondering why the background's always been the same, because I've actually been recording these in bulk, and just kind of been releasing them on certain days. Kind of makes it easier that, because I wouldn't have time to do this on the week of Halloween, because some genius at my school thought it'd be a good idea to put finals day on the week of Halloween. Finals is on Halloween day. What the hell? So anyway, thanks for watching. Happy Halloween to everybody. Hope you have a great time. Go to some parties. Go get some freaking candy if you're into that sort of thing. Watch horror movies, because that's what I'm going to do. And I'll see you guys for the next video. Maybe I'll do some more Evans picks and I'll just see what's out. But anyway, happy Halloween, and